like many organizations, we're a small but global investigative newsroom. And the problem we wanted to look at was that of finding new readers and supporters, which is hard and getting harder. And newsletters are still a source of growth and hope in spite of that. And it's a big focus for us. So our idea was to create a platform where organizations like ours can upload promotional copy, what we call messages, with CTA links, so that other organizations can place their content in their own newsletters. So it's swapping copy, swapping content, and thereby reaching new audiences. So it basically works by a news organization jumps into CopySwap, which is our platform, and they submit messages, as well as finding messages that they will share in their own newsletters. They then put those messages in their newsletters, and afterwards the platform ensures that the swap was completed, everyone's happy, and then the cycle continues to create a virtuous circle of sharing content. So it sort of looks like this. You upload a message, what we call a message, a piece of copy. That's then visible on the dashboard here, along with other stuff. Here you see that another outlet has agreed to publish a message that we've uploaded to the site. And so we wait to see that message in their newsletter. We confirm if we've seen it that it's published, and then the rest of the dashboard shows how many clicks you're seeing from different messages that were shared by different people. It shows you other messages from different organizations. These are all live messages on our site, so the site is now actively platforming content, and there's also an email update that reminds users of it brings the product to the user's inbox, so that they don't have to go out of their way to go to the platform in order to use it. Initially, we wanted to use AI to suggest suitable messages on the platform. So if you're building your newsletter and you're interested in using CopySwap, then we wanted to use a vector database to suggest, oh, there's a message, there's a piece of content from an organization who you may not know, or it just suits the newsletter you're producing now. So we wanted to make it a content assistant, as it were. A big challenge for us has been user adoption. So we require an ecosystem of users uploading copy, sharing copy, and we found that difficult, which is very typical when creating a new product. You need to get people to use your tool, to integrate other organizations' copy into their editorial products, and also to be creating the messages, which are kind of, it's based on their own content, but it's quite specific. So what was interesting, we decided to take a pivot. We can use AI to solve this problem. The bottleneck was users having to create suitable messages. That's a kind of work. We're asking people to do work to partake in the platform. So the solution was we took content from the organization's existing social media profiles, their Blue Sky profile, for example, and those were proposed as drafts that they could bring into the platform and use that as something they've already shared elsewhere, could be a piece of content for other organizations to share in their newsletter. But those tweets are not always right, those posts are not always right, so we use an LLM to create a draft that's more suitable to this. We wanted to reduce friction for users to get involved in our platform. So we found that pivot's really helped. We currently have 8 users, 26 swaps, hundreds of clicks, and loads of enthusiasm. User adoption is still a key aim. Get in touch if you'd like to join the platform. And thanks so much to Journalism AI. We're now much more confident using AI. Thanks for the whole team's work.